about tomorrow, forget about yesterday. The only thing that matters is the time we spend today.
What's up, guys? Today I'm here to do the controversial parenting tag. I've been wanting to do this for a while, and I actually did film myself doing this video, I want to say when I was pregnant with Aria. So I'm finally redoing it again. I didn't like the way it looked the first time. And before I even get started with these questions, I'm gonna tag two channels. First channel being Kicking It with the Grants. I've been obsessed with her channel for a little minute now, so hopefully she does this challenge. And then Blue Rose, of course, so hopefully they both accept this challenge. All these questions are controversial, so let's have discussions about it in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts about it. So the first question says, are you pro-life or pro-choice? I'm pro-choice. You know, everybody has a different story, a different circumstance. Who am I to judge? So pro-choice. Second one says baby wearing. I am a big fan of baby wearing, but I've never done it myself. I thought I would this time around having Aria because I already had a toddler, and it didn't work for me. It's something that I really wanted to do, and I just never got around to really doing it. Troy didn't like it, so, but I'm all for people who do it for sure. Circumcision is one of those topics that I'm a little weary about. I feel like whenever I give my real opinion on circumcision, there's always a little bit of a debate, so I don't really like to touch on that topic a lot. Although this is a controversial parenting tag, I also don't want to expose what I did for Troy, because I don't want people to be like, oh, you did that, or oh, you did that, you know what I mean? So all I'm gonna say is I did a lot of research before making my decision, because in the US it is a norm to circumcise your child, but in other countries it's not normal. And so I wanted to just do my research and look at stories and see which best fit us and the family. And so that's what I based my decision on. So definitely do your research first and don't just go off of, like, you know, I guess the norm. Okay, so the next question is adoption. I'm all about adoption. I actually wanted to adopt years ago. When I was in high school, I always said that I'd adopt and not have kids like from my own body. Of course that changed, but I wouldn't mind adopting in the future. Baby piercing. Okay, so before I had Aria, I always said if I had a little girl, I would pierce her ears, because my mom pierced mine when I was a baby. I don't remember it. I'm happy she did it. It's actually something that I never even thought about. And then I had my child, EJ, and I discussed it. EJ is no. He's like, I'm not for piercing her ears. Let her make her own decision. And for the longest time, when I was pregnant, I was all about, I'm going to get her ears pierced when she's like 4 months old. I'm going to go to the doctor's office, because our doctor does it for them, the pediatrician. So I was like, I'm going to do it when she's like 4 or 5 months. Now I have her, she's here, and I honestly can't see myself making that decision for her. You know, I feel like it's something that maybe we can both share in the future, and hopefully she'll come to me and say she wants it done, and we could both make a fun experience out of it, where I take her to go get her ears pierced, and it'll be like a fun little thing. I don't know. Claire's is actually closing down, so who knows if that'll be a thing in the future, but we'll take her someplace. But I don't know. A part of me still wants to take her to get her ears pierced, because I know she won't remember it. And then another part is like, let her make her own decision. So I'm still like in between. Let me know what you're doing. I'm probably gonna lean more towards not letting her get her ears pierced until she tells me she wants it, because EJ doesn't even want her to get it done. All right, breast milk versus formula. I'm all about breast milk, but of course a baby fed is the best. So I don't really, you know, I don't think if you go for formula you're a bad parent, you know what I mean? Because I did formula straight with my oldest, but Aria is strictly breastfed. Okay, it says cry it out method versus other. I haven't used the cry it out method, I guess. I don't think I've had to, but I don't know. This one's tough. You know, this one's a little tough one. Again, EJ and I, sometimes we have different views on parenting, and he's all about the cried out method. Not so much. I feel like if they're crying, it's for a reason. Even if it's because they want something that they can't have, I'd rather substitute that something. You get what I'm saying? I don't want to just have them cry it out. I'd rather try to give them a different solution and try to figure out something to kind of like get them going into another direction. So I don't really like the cried out method, but EJ is all about the cried out method. But personally, I'm not gonna do it. I don't think so. Spanking, yes, I'm for spanking. And I do want to touch on spanking just a little bit, because there's some people that believe spanking is just a no-no. You shouldn't spank your kids because they'll grow up doing certain things. And the way that I see it is, look, everything could be taken out of proportion. You don't have to spank your kids to abuse them. You could verbally abuse, mentally abuse, emotionally abuse. You know what I mean? Anything could be taken out of proportion. So spanking isn't like a crime in my opinion. Of course, don't take it too far. But yeah, I'm all for spanking. And the next one is co-sleeping. I made a whole video on it. I offer co-sleeping. Love co-sleeping. Homeschool versus public versus private versus charter. Practically my whole life I went to charter public school. If not charter, I was in public, and I spent a brief time in private, and I did not like private school. EJ did most of his schooling in a private school, and we came to the conclusion that we want to put our kids in a charter school, a charter public school, or a Montessori school, which is a not a homeschooling, it's a hands-on learning school where you learn at your own pace. But lately, all of this crime has been going on in the US, all the shootings. It's just a sensitive topic, and it's made me really consider homeschooling. Me and EJ have discussed homeschooling, and it's something that we're gonna look into, and I think we want to try to do homeschooling and see how it goes, because the schooling here in Florida anyways isn't the best. So I don't know, it's something that we have to really like think about. I don't think I have the patience to really homeschool. I don't want to homeschool because I feel like you need that interaction, which they'd get from activities, but right now, I'm all about charter school and public, okay? But later on, we may just do homeschooling. Let me know your thoughts on that. Vaccinations. I've been reading a lot of comments on my video where I talk about my bad experience, and it's one of those topics where I don't know. A part of me doesn't want to vaccinate. I do not want to. But because they have to go to school, and you know, they need it in order to like go to school, really. That's what they really need it for. Excuse me. And if I even choose to homeschool them in the future, if they ever want to go to college, they're gonna have to have them. So it's like, you might as well just get it. But it's all about spreading it out for me. So for vaccinations, I will be spreading them out. They're not gonna get a lot at once, and you know, I'll ask a lot of questions. Medicating children, I try not to. I give them the medicine if their fever's at a certain level. You know, a lot of things I try to do home remedies, because I don't want to get their body so used to that medication, you know. But I do medicate when need be. Cloth versus disposable. Disposable. When I was pregnant, I thought about cloth diapers. I cannot do it. I can't. It's all about disposable. Store-bought baby food versus homemade. I'm all about the store-bought stuff. I know. I thought about like actually making their baby food. I actually had a whole kit on making baby food, and I actually ended up giving it away because it takes too much time. I'm like, who cares? Let me just like buy their food and call it a day, and you know, that's that. So I hope you guys enjoy this quick tag. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. I'd love to hear your opinions on all the topics. I actually gave you guys brief detail on practically each and every topic, so I'd love to just hear your thoughts and feelings. Again, I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to head over to Blue Rose's channel and Kicking It with the Grants. Hopefully they accept this challenge and you can see their videos as well. Alright, and until next time, bye!
You know what I mean. Como se mueve, como se mueve.